with the breaking news of today. We have said severally that, contrary to what La République du Cameroun, their enablers, would want you to believe, the quest for the liberation of the southern Cameroons and Ambazonia is very much on course. We are marching on. We are not going to relent. We will stay on course until that is achieved. And given the images that you must have seen, or for those of you who have not seen, you will see them here, where our brave liberation fighters have caused a mayhem on the illegal occupiers of our territory, La République du Cameroun, and they are gnashing their teeth, they're crying out in pain. We have heard several audios from them lamenting. 6 of them have gone to visit Ekema Patrick, and with a large cache of weapons and ammunition recovered or seized from these illegal occupiers by our restoration fighters. We want to say kudos to them, job well done. We have advised them severally to leave our territory, and if not, to meet us at a negotiation table so we can talk about a mutual way of separating. So they go their way and we go our way, but without any more bloodshed. They have refused to do so, and they continue to think and falsely assume superiority and in the fact that we will one day give up and they will simply continue to dominate and exploit and use and abuse us as they have done for so many years. But we are saying here that this never again generation is not giving up. We will never give up. We will continue to fight until Ambazonia is free. And I will just leave you with some of the images that unfortunately we cannot show you all of the images, some which are very gruesome, but we will show only those pictures that are good for TV. What you are seeing here is evidence of what our liberation fighters have done. Some of the material seized from the colonial occupiers. Of course, we are advising our liberation fighters to be careful how they handle this stuff, to make sure that they cannot be tracked from these material. We have seen some errors in the past where our fighters were traced from these materials and harm was done to them. So I hope they will take the necessary precautionary measures to make sure that they stay safe. Again, the quest for the liberation of the southern Cameroons and Ambazonia is very much on course. Comrade Fritz, what is your take on what the images you are seeing here? And contrary to what La République wants the international community out there to think, that this thing is over and everything is back to normal, does it look like normal to you?
This is 7 years of Bia's invasion of Ambazonia. But from statistics that the Cameroon government is hiding from the civilians of La République, there are more than 50,000 soldiers that have been killed. La République soldiers have been killed in Ambazonia. And the Cameroon government is hiding from the Cameroon soldiers' family the amount of killings that have taken place. This recent one is not it's not new, and we have seen several of them being killed. But the La République regime only know how to display the Amazonian fighters when they kill them, but they don't display their own corpses. They'll hide them and put them in plane and go and secretly take them away. So this is just an example that the resistance is continuing, no matter the lies, the media propaganda, all the black legs that they are using or whatever they want to use, the resistance continue. And until, like you said, until they go to negotiation table, guerrilla warfare is not a conventional warfare. Guerrilla warfare doesn't end. Okay, and
Yeah,
America.
as we were saying, I know some of the images are bad, but I would like to individuals like Nkonda titles who likes to brag when they go out and kill our innocent civilians, or one of our warriors falls, you come out and brag. I would like for him to come out and celebrate this one. This is something. Konda titles. This is Christmas for you. How about this? You like to come out and brag when you are criminal soldiers come out and cause mayhem in Ambazonia. I want you to come out and brag on this as well. This is we have said that there's no need for this. There is no need for this. La Republica has had several opportunities of sitting down so we can talk about the root causes of this conflict and settle it, but they will not do it because they believe that we are their slaves. They are supposed to trample on us. They're supposed to kick us around, use us, abuse us, exploit us, and that we are not supposed to say anything. We have no right to say anything. That is what they think. But if they think this thing is going to end without them sitting down, they have something else coming. That is a message that is being given here. And we cannot thank our brave warriors of Manu. Kudos to you. Job well done. Stay safe. Retreat to your base, re-strategize, and strike back. That is how you're supposed to operate. Don't stay there and get injured. Retreat to your bases, stay safe, re-strategize, and hit the next target. That is how guerrilla warfare is supposed to be. Don't come out there and expose yourselves to be betrayed by blacklegs and enablers. So again, I don't know what to say, but this is just very encouraging. It is very encouraging at a time when people thought that Manu was down, but Manu has roared back to life. Manu has roared back to life big time, big time. This is Fritz.
Oh yes, this is just a message to some of those gullible blacklegs who are claiming that they want what I call delusion, or not dissolution, or whatever you call it, to our brother, to our brother Capo Daniel, who is saying that he, he wants a cessation of hostility. There's no cessation of hostility without negotiation.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, he should know that no peace comes without negotiation. There must be some agreement on negotiation settlement, and that's where peace can come. So you cannot be talking about peace when La Republic has occupied our land and we are trying to defend ourselves. You know, self determination, self defense is a human right. It has nothing to do with whether you say let them leave our land, let them go back to their bases, and there will be negotiation, peace settlement. And we cannot talk about negotiation without an international mediator. No
No,
peace can come without an international mediator. That's why we are calling on the United Nations mediation, or the internationally supervised referendum. That is when we know that La Republic will take us serious, because La Republic is never to be trusted. We have learned from the past, we have learned from the present, and we'll learn from the future that La Republic is the worst person to ever trust when it comes to any pact or any agreement or memorandum of understanding. Never you trust La Republic.
no, no. And let's look at this. Let's look at things this way, Comrade Fritz. Look at where we started. Look at what we have sacrificed along the way. Look at how many people we have lost. Look at our brothers and sisters who are languishing in their jails with no hope of being released anytime soon. Now, when they tell us to simply uh, abandon everything and let's just continue to stay in servitude, in exchange for what?
For what?
We'll be doing so in exchange. What will we say we have gotten out of this thing? What have we gotten out of it? Our people are still being molested and abused and exploited every day. Our
Every day.
resources are still being carted away every day. We have no control over it. We don't even have the right to protest. We don't even have the right to go and hold a rally, for Christ's sake. Look at Joshua Osi blocked from holding a rally. What do we have in exchange for the peace that they are asking for? Is it
Exactly.
development? How
Exactly.
many developmental projects that were ever promised to us have been executed? The Victoria Deep Sea Port is still not done. The ring road is still not done. Our schools have been decimated. Even the University of Boya has been taken over. And recently they were planning on opening a driving school there. They just to devalue the whole thing again. What do we have that we can count on? Is it jobs? What is it? Is it the economy? Is it infrastructure, roads? What is there that you can look to as the bright spot that will say, okay, but we have this. Even water to drink, we don't have. Electricity is intermittent, we don't have it. Huh? Internet is poor. When you call back home and the line goes through, it's like winning a lottery. So what is there? What is? I want someone to show me that light at the end of the tunnel. Is there hope that tomorrow will be better than today? Given the leadership, the sit tight leadership that is in the country where they are promising, they are saying elections are holding whether next year, and Bobia seems to be the one again to run. We have a bunch of walking dead people leading the youth to the graveyard, and for that we are supposed to give up everything we have fought for the past 8 years and to go back into the cage so they can lock us up and throw away the key. That is what you're asking for, but we are saying never. That is never going to happen. We will fight on until victory is achieved. Come refresh.
No, failure is not an option. We are resolute to to take back what belongs to us. So this is not, we have to put it in the same way that Ukraine is fighting for their land, Palestinians are fighting for their land. Anybody that has their land are fighting for their land. It has nothing to do with whether you like somebody or you don't like somebody, or whether we are defending our land. And no country will, you go to somebody's country and you say you want to occupy their land, then they will sit and watch you. No way, no way. So and it is embedded in the international human rights law that self-defense is a human right.
Of
And that
course.
same right that everybody has is the same right Ambazonia has. So one right should not be for one people, then the other right be for another people.
And sometimes, come rephrase, when I see our warriors doing some of the things that they are doing, I ask myself, but how did we get this attitude where we will even treat human beings like this? Where did we get this? La République du Cameroon taught our boys this. They
So
learned it from the brutality, the wickedness that you now see some of our boys exercising is learned from La République du Cameroon soldiers. You remember what they did to us? Taking people out of their houses, even the handicapped on wheelchairs, shooting them to death. Remember Samsoya beheaded in public. The one in Bafut beheaded. Old mothers burnt alive in their houses.